Hi, everybody. It's me, Mrs. Mozingo, here to talk a little bit about museum rules, guidelines, etiquette, how to be on your best, how to showcase the best of who you are when you visit a museum. So here it is. Museums are magical places that can transport you through time and space. This is what I know. We know that art is about telling a story. It's about sharing about culture, which is really about how people live, what they believe, food they eat, spiritual, religious beliefs. And the cool part is that soon you might visit a museum. Now, here's what I want you to think about. Whenever we go to a museum or when you visit, perhaps with family or friends, but even in a school group, couple expectations I want you to think about. First one, you're going to stay with the adult, right? You're going to stay, the group plan is to stay with the adult or the chaperone that's in charge of your group, as always. You can look, enjoy, but to never touch the artwork. Now, we'll always talk about this thing called the 1 foot rule, basically being 1 foot away from the work. That's okay. Don't stick your arm out to figure out if it's 1 foot away. Just don't do it. I want you to just use your best judgment and keep a good distance. Why should we not touch the artwork? Here's why. Because your fingers, did you know that they have small amounts of oil? And if we touch the work, that oil gets transferred to the work. And over time, it can break it down. Okay? That's why you see really shiny noses on sculptures sometimes when you might travel. It's because people touch it. Not good. Super gross and grimy. Don't touch it. Especially don't lick the art. We know that's a rule. Okay. If you are going to sketch in the galleries for any reason, you always would walk with a pencil. Now check it out. I just happen to have one. I'm here in my office, my studio. Now, pencils. Number one, you, just like we do in class, we would have to walk like this and walk to make sure that we don't hurt anything, right? Because if we walk this way and all of a sudden all of a sudden you trip, you might have a pencil inside of an artwork. Not good. Okay, they might escort you out. Okay, it's really important to just walk in the galleries, right? You know the adults will get nervous if you start to run because you might bump into something accidentally. Okay, so walking only in the galleries. When we're in the galleries, we also want to consider just using kind of a quieter voice. Here's why. There are super tall ceilings in a lot of galleries, so keeping your voice to kind of a whisper, that's a good thing. Okay. And we want to allow people around us to enjoy the artwork as much as we are. So if we're yelling across the way, that might be a problem. Now, if you know like me, you can sign. Okay, so I've been teaching some of my crew that, so that would be one way to talk across the galleries. Have fun. I mean, this is the whole point. This should be an enjoyable experience. Soak up everything that you can, because having experiences like this will build lifelong learners. And remember, always be curious and not judgmental. And last but never least, here's the other thing. And I get asked this question a lot. Why is art full of naked people? Okay, let's just answer that straight on. Okay, I'm going to blame it on the Greeks, because the ancient Greeks were all about, and this comes from one of my favorite books called Why is Art Full of Naked People? And really the goal, artists back in that time thought the human body was really beautiful, so they would study it as part of their training. But I also, and they would show like idealized versions. Now, a lot of times even artists today use models to train and to understand proportion and size and just general gesture drawing, sketching techniques. Now, here's what I want you to think about, though. If you're ever uncomfortable when you see a work, I want you to just look away, okay? Don't be a drama queen about it. Don't be like, and like freak out and everything, okay? All I want you to do is just give a simple like, and just kind of look to the side, okay? Don't be a drama queen. So pre-K, all right? So those are some of the basics when you think about going to a museum or if you are traveling to one soon. And ultimately, again, soak up the fun, soak up the magic, because it's about traveling through time and space. That's my favorite part. Remember to try to figure out what you're looking at, what are the details, and then soak up the real history that's in those works, because it's all about real people and their stories. Okay, thanks and enjoy your visit. Bye.